All right, so just taking a few breaths. Just bringing your awareness inside. And just noticing the physical body, connecting into the weight of your body against the chair or the couch. Just noticing your tongue in your mouth, noticing your hands in your lap, your feet on the floor, noticing your breath, just following the breath for a couple moments. And then resting right at your heart center with the intention of awakening your self energy, your inner calmness, your inner curiosity, your compassion, your presence, your inner courage, clarity, that's always within you, and that inviting it to come forward to whatever amount it's available right now. And then from that energy of self, beginning to focus on this part or this feeling. You could start with an emotion that you're having, a worry. It could be starting with the thought about this event, situation, desire, feeling that you have. Just honing in on that thing that you're going to start with. Just really putting your attention on it. And as you focus in on this part, if you're not already with an emotion, check and see, what is the primary emotion associated with this situation or part or desire? Just get a sense of that emotion. Whether you feel it or you just have a word for it, that's fine. And then just noticing or feeling that emotion. Really letting it be here. And as you do that, checking to see, how are you feeling toward this emotion, this part of you that's having this emotion? Are there any concerns or any judgments? Are there any parts who are maybe a little bit resistant or would like this emotion to maybe just go away? Would it be easier if this just wasn't here? Just checking and seeing how you're feeling about having this feeling. And as you notice those other parts who might have concerns, just thanking them for showing up, making themselves known, acknowledging they have an important reason to be here. And then just asking them if they'd be willing in this moment to just relax back for just a little while and to trust you just to spend some time with the initial emotion that you identified, just to spend some time with this part. There's no plan to change anything or take any action. We're just here to be present with and find out more about. So just inviting any concerns or anxieties or judgments about that first part to relax back. And as those parts or that part relaxes back, just thanking it, welcoming it to stay here on the side if it would like to watch, and it's welcome to step in anytime it has concerns. Or if it just doesn't want to deal with this at all, you can invite this part. It doesn't have to even stay present as you do this. It could go somewhere, it could go to a healing room. It could go somewhere and play in the park. It could go to the beach. And then as you find those parts that came in, as they settle back, refocusing your attention on the initial part, the initial emotion, feeling back into that and just noticing again, how are you feeling toward this emotion now? Is there some openness here? Is there some curiosity? And if you have just even a bit of curiosity, just staying with this part. And if there are still other parts who are concerned, you can connect with those and maybe work with those instead if they just won't leave. So this emotion, this part that you're focusing on and feeling curiosity toward, if you don't already have this, see if this part could show itself to you. What would it look like? If this part could show itself to you out in front of you in your mind's eye, what would it look like? It could be as simple as just a shape or a color, or it could be a scene, or it could be a little person, an actual part. Just allow the part to show itself to you in the way that it would like to right now, so you can have a visual of it. And as you get that perspective from it and can see it in front of you, just notice, take a moment to just see it clearly. And if you have emotions coming up, if you're feeling deeply, I invite you to go toward those emotions. And you can say things like, I'm here for you. Well, you're not going to do this alone. We're in this together. I'm going to stay here right with you. And then just checking and seeing if that part that's out in front of you if that part is aware of you being here with it right now. If you can make yourself known to that part. I'm here for you. I'd like to just be with you for a minute. I'm here for you. I don't need you to change anything right now. I just want to be with you. You're welcome here just as you are. Just taking some time to be right there with that part, with the emotion. And just noticing what happens to that part. How does it react to you? without having to figure anything out, but just inviting the part that if it has anything to share, if it's not already sharing with you. What would the part say to you? What does it want you to know? And just taking a couple more moments with that part, letting this part know, thanking this part for showing up, for being present with you, letting it know that you're here for it. Maybe making a plan to check in with this part again. And then you can stay in meditation with this part, continuing the dialogue and the being with, continuing to go toward this part, allowing it to be here, and working with any other parts that come up who have concerns. Or you can gently come out of meditation and write down what you experienced or anything else that you want to record. And we'll take 5 more minutes to meditate or to write. 5 or 7 more minutes to meditate or write.